and giving it a little swing. So far, so good. Oh, that's hooking so hard. Go. Yep. Got a handful of that one. Handful. What's up, guys? BrunsNick's back. It's time to introduce the Theorem Pearl. Now, the Theorem Pearl has HK22 prime response pearl. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're just trying to make it a little bit better with the Theorem line. So I can't wait to see what this ball does for me out on the lanes with SPECTO running, of course. But before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, let's see what Theorem Pearl is all about. All right, Theorem Pearl, beautiful looking bowling ball right here, and a much welcomed addition to the Theorem line. The original Theorem, fan favorite, found a lot of tournament bags, especially on tour and in everyday league. One of the best track balls in a long time. So here comes Theorem Pearl. What's the difference? Same cord in this ball, RG 2.47, differential 0.46 with an intermediate of 0.17. Now it's updated with prime response pearl. So this should be a little bit cleaner, a little bit flippy, but in the same range of motion that you remember from the original Theorem. I have crown jewel pattern out there, which is a house shot. Got a couple of games bowled on it, but it's 43 feet and a lot of oil in the middle, 22, 23 units. So we're gonna get into this ball. So I'm gonna start it out, move it in like I always do, try and test every single zone and talk about it along the way. So let's get started. We'll be out on 15 board to start with a little bit drift to the left. And let's be honest, I'm expecting a lot of great things from Theorem. It's got that compound finish, so it's a little bit shiny out of box. We'll see what happens. Really clean out there. To be fair, I sent that out pretty far wide. First shot, you never know what's gonna happen. And a ball like this, you know, when you gas it, throw it out, didn't hook back. That's all right. Easy spare, move on. Let's try it again, but maybe not try to throw it out all the way to the gutter on the first throw of the day. Let's try to do better than that. Much better. Hey. Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting that. Trip 4 pins on the first real shot of the day. That's pretty cool. So I got that ball in quite a bit more, and it responded pretty hard once it saw that friction. I thought I was going through the face. I thought I was going to leave 3, 6, 10 or something worse, but ball looked pretty good. Carried out the 4 pin and the 10 pin. Let's try it again. Now, bowling balls like this, I don't typically start with playing straight angles like this. I don't know about you, but these bowling balls are meant to move in and hook it. Wider, but it's good. All right. Yeah, because when a ball becomes so quick response to the friction, you know, it sees it and it has a tendency to roll forward. Now, the way you combat that is you find more oil and you delay that hook spot later down the lane. Create a little bit more entry angle and the ball will carry. So let's do that. Let's start moving it in 5 boards at a time, because this ball is gonna come into its reaction shape. I think it's going to get better the more and more we move. I don't know, been surprised before, but that's what I think is going to happen. So I'm into 20 now, 5 boards left. Blue bowling ball is perfect for the Dodgers World Series champions. Not 2 in 1 video? Dang. So what do I always say on this channel? When I start moving in and I 4 pin, that is a good sign. That means that the ball has plenty of pop on the back, plenty of change of direction, so I can stay a little bit more aggressive. I don't have to drop the speed or do anything fancy to it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to throw a little bit faster. I'm gonna try to get it down the lane a little bit quicker. Let's see what happens. Better. Wow, just came off the spot even harder. I thought I got that faster. I don't think I sent it to the dry early. The ball is just a maniac. So we're gonna keep trying it right here. We're gonna try one more shot. I gotta strike at least once, right? But I think this ball is just begging to give it more room. It wants me to move further left, but we're gonna give it some time. We'll get it there eventually. So let's see if we can't get off that 4-pin here. That's gotta go. Yes. Felt like I gassed that one a little bit. To be fair, that's what it was asking me for. You know, when I was soft with it, when I was just kind of getting it through the lane, 4-pin on me, it jumped on me. So when I throw it through, kind of force it. So that's the kind of problems you might run into when you're bowling when you're just in the wrong zone. You know, you leave a 4-pin, try to throw it harder, it comes behind the head pin. Now granted I carried and snapped it out, but you could also leave a 10-pin there. Let's move. 10 left. I'm gonna be on 25 now. I think this will be the start of where this ball really starts to shine. Yes. Finally found it. Found the zone. That's it. I mean, if you find yourself struggling with ball reaction, where you're close, but you're not just getting it right to the pocket, where it's like 4-pin or kind of lazy hit on the 10, just move something, move your feet. That's all you gotta do. Try something else. All right, let's try one more shot there. Once again, we're on 25. And giving it a little swing. So far, so good. Oh, that's hooking so hard. Go. Yep. Got a handful of that one. Handful. This is a good zone. This is probably the zone I'm gonna return to at the end of the video. Just saying. All right, that's 2 shots there. Looks pretty good. Let's move it another 5. What do you say? Let's go into 30. I say, bring it on. That's a great movie, by the way. Be aggressive. Ah. Need to tip a little bit sooner. I was waiting for it to see the friction and come off that spot, and it just waited about a foot or two too long. Came in behind the head pin, wrapped the 10. So what do we do? What's the move? Well, I'm not moving my feet, so what's the move with speed or rotation? Huh? Are we doing like a Dora Explorer thing here? Yeah, we bring the speed down a little bit and we try to get on the side of it just a little bit more to get it to slow down, change direction sooner. That's what we do. That's what I'm gonna do. Get a little air in the thumb. All right. A little softer, a little more on the side. That's it. Oh, that's way wide. Hello. Carry it all. Oops. Hey, I have bad days sometimes. I throw bad shots sometimes. So, did I throw it slower? Yeah. Did I get around the side of it more? Yeah. Did I miss it like 3-4 boards right? Uh-huh. So let's throw one more shot there. I know what to do. It's just getting the signal down to my, yeah. You ever have a day like that? I have a lot of days like that. All right. Try again. In the oil. Ah. It's kind of a switch zone right here. Or if I miss it in, labors, felt like that was good speed. If I get it out, obviously if I throw it out the window, that's not a good shot at all. But I think that zone is okay. I think I gotta be perfect with it. Seems like the zone before was a lot better. Try one more there. I really wanna strike the right way here. That was in, I gotta get out just a little bit more with that same everything. There, that's it. Almost 8-pinned. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, a couple of bad shots in there, but overall, ball continues hard. Did what it's supposed to do, but ball's shiny out of a box, so you need to wait maybe for a little bit more breakdown with a Pearl ball like this. You know, it's not the most aggressive core, mid-040s diff, but let's move it in. Let's go 20 left, stand on 35. Yeah, I think that zone that I played on 25 was the best. I think I'm gonna have to slow down quite a bit to get this ball to check. Thing boomeranged. I don't think I slowed down that much. I think just having maybe a little extra oil to kind of guide it down the lane, reserve a little more energy, and then very quick off the spot. Let's throw one more shot. See if we can't duplicate that. I think I'm gonna leave a 10 pin though. I thought that was gonna be 10 pin, but I had other ideas. That's hooking. Tripping fours, that's 2-in-1 video, I think. Yep. Judges, yep. All right. Obviously a very skid flippy type ball, and we're gonna move it back. You know, that zone in 25, I think that was the best spot, the 10 board move left. You know, I think in order to play zones further in, you kind of have to wait for the shot to come to you a little bit more. Now, bowling on pretty fresh, got a game or two on it, but not enough. So, that 10 left move, 25 is where we're gonna finish out this video on the Theorem Pearl. Just a good zone. Great zone for it. Yeah, great bowling ball. Obviously the shiny balls are a little more susceptible to oil, a little bit over under when they're fresh. So you gotta wait for a little breakdown or knock that shine off the cover. Now I didn't think I needed that, but in certain cases where you might be a little more speed dominant, it could work for you. So that's all for the Theorem Pearl. Hope you got a little bit of information out of this, and maybe you purchased this ball based on the review. Let me know if you did. Check out the merch on Inside Bowling. Really appreciate all the support. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video.